Coming up today, we're chatting with young up-and-comers Pitt.
I was going through Daniel's Instagram and he had a list of names that are going to call himself before Silverchair, and Pitt was on there.
I'll tell you about the latest addition to the Newcastle Museum, and Dan will tell you about a new music festival happening in Morpeth. Produced on Awabakal and Warramai land, this is The Good Stuff, powered by BYD on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good. Good
stuff.
The good stuff. Newcastle Museum will transport visitors to the cosmos this summer with their brand new interactive exhibition, Australia in Space. The exhibition is giving locals the chance to explore the Martian surface, step aboard a space station, and even snap a celestial selfie, along with heaps more. Australia in Space will be at the Newcastle Museum until Sunday, the 10th of March in 2024. To find out more and grab your tickets, head on over to newcastlelive.com.au.
Good.
Today we're joined by the boys from the impressive emerging local band Pitt, ahead of their gigs this weekend. Let's jump into the chat. The first thing I want to ask is, how did Pitt get together?
Well, me and Corby have been jamming since we were like 12, I think.
Yeah, around 12 or so.
Year 5 or year 6. And just playing, like, the only song we knew was Smells Like Teen Spirit. So we just used to play
Classic.
so we just used to play it on repeat really loud for our neighbours to hear and just not stop playing it. Probably really annoyed our parents. Yeah. And then about last year, halfway through last year, we got a bassist and started taking it seriously. And we went into a battle of the bands. We got third and won $100, and we were like, okay, we should do this. We need to just really like playing music. And then our bassist left and went and formed another band, and we found Hamish, because I used to play Hamish in footy, so knew him through that. And then we really like it. So
Can you tell me about the name?
Pitt, yeah. Funny story, we all really like Silverchair.
Yeah.
Some more than others. I really like him. And I was going through Daniel's Instagram, and he had a list of names that are going to call himself before Silverchair, and Pitt was on there. And it was it was rated like 3 out of 10. They didn't like it, and I seen it and I was like, that sounds pretty cool. So I called up the boys. I said, you just want to call ourselves Pitt? Yeah. And we used to have a name, it was Fat Donuts.
Yeah, we had Fat Donuts previous.
Yeah.
Fat Donuts was previous, and then before that we had a band name that I think we came up with called Bizarre.
We had a bunch. It was like, we would like name ourselves something, and then like 3 weeks later, don't like it.
Yeah, we've been Pitt for quite a while now.
Yeah.
It's the last one.
Yeah. Well, look, I have to say, a lot of bands coming through do try and claim that they sound like Silverchair, but you guys are one of the first in most recent times that I've had a listen to and gone, damn, that is Silverchair-esque. Yeah. But, of course, with your own flavour. Yeah,
we just listen to them so much that it just comes out in the music, and like, we don't try and hide it. I think we really like them, and it's really Frog Stomp influenced. So, we just try and embrace it. But we listen to heaps of other bands as well, like Helmet and Grinspin. Mm-hmm. They're some of our big influences as well. So
you've just released your first single. Yeah, it's called Use Me, and that's what I'm referring to with that huge Silverchair sound. It's very impressive for a debut single. Can you tell me about the inspiration behind that track?
Frog Stomp.
Yeah, pretty much Frog Stomp, yeah. Just
Silverchair.
Yeah, just
Frog Stomp, 90s grunge type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know? It's alternative.
It's been written for ages. Like, I think I started writing it when I was like 13 or something, and wasn't in a band or anything, so I just had, like, I'd send all the lyrics to myself. I just messaged them to my own number, and I think one day I was just going through looking at stuff, and I found it. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I was at the entrance on holidays with my granddad, who's over there. Yeah. Hello, granddad. And just wrote a riff, and the lyrics just seemed to fit in really well with it. And we just started jamming, and I played drums as well. So I wrote some drums, and then Corby changed it up and added some fills, and Hamish added some bass riff, and it was good.
Yeah, wow. But the majority of like all our songs, Bailey's just been the one to write them, because he's had all of these songs saved in his phone from when he's been in year 5, 6, all the way through, and it's just sort of stock out, and we've made something of it, I guess.
Yeah, we just change them up.
Yeah.
So talking about lyrics for Use Me, yep. I mean, that title is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the lyrics and how they came about?
Well, the song's actually about domestic violence.
Wow.
And I seen something on the telly, just watching telly at my nan's house, and seen it, and I thought it was, I was like, oh, like it really stuck with me. And I just wrote some lyrics in my phone, and they weren't like the best because I was only young, but it was just, like I just remember watching it and really thinking about it, and it really stuck with me. And even the next day, like I woke up and I was still thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I need to write something about this. And so it's just about that, and spreading awareness about domestic violence and stuff.
The story behind where you actually recorded and how the recording went is pretty cool. Can you tell us about that?
So we met, I met Jaden and the boys from Binlids and stuff when we played a gig at the Newey, I think. And they were always talking about us and stuff, about like how they wanted to record like a live album sort of thing with us and stuff for free and everything. And I was just trying to get Bailey onto it for a bit, like telling him to message him and stuff, because we needed to get a song out there and just get our music out there, And when we finally got out there, we got the finished product done, and we're really happy with how it sounds,
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, we actually got it recorded for a carton of beer by Jade and Brett from the Binlids. So go and check out the Binlids.
You guys didn't buy the beer though, did you?
No, we got our mum to buy it.
We got our mum, yeah.
We still owe my mum the money, actually. We said, we'll pay you back, but we haven't paid her back yet.
Uh-oh.
But everyone should go listen to the Binlids. They're really good.
Yeah, pretty cool band. Yeah.
But no, we're really thankful to Bretty for doing it. Like, we couldn't have done it without him. And then we sent it off for mastering to Spin Studios.
Yeah.
His name was Reese, and he was really good. Like, we're about to go and do another one, and we're going to do all the same stuff. Go to Jade and send it to him all the same way, because we're really happy with the sound.
Yeah, it sounds brilliant. And it's about time that you got the single out, because you guys have been playing for quite a while now. Can you tell me about some of your favourite on-stage moments so far?
Mine would have to probably be playing at the Wicco, because of how good it sounded. Like, they've got the house sound guy there and stuff, just make it sound like really thick, really full, great sound.
Yeah, the Wicco is a really good venue for sound. Like, I remember we played there, and we'd played gigs before, we thought we'd sounded good. We just come back from the Wicco, and we had another gig straight after it. We were playing at the Newey Hotel straight after.
Wow.
So we literally went on stage, played the Wicco gig, packed up, went down the road, played at the Newey. And the whole trip to the Newey, and when we were sent up at Newey, we were just thinking, holy crap, that sounded good.
Yeah.
Like, and that was probably one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I'd say, I'd probably have to say my favourite would be dating down to when we were in Sydney a few months ago, doing the Battle of the Bands, and we just, because they recorded a video and all that for us playing and everything to give us feedback and everything, and it just sounded so good. We just looked so cool, and it was just a great trip down there. It was so fun.
So we played in Youth Rock.
Right,
down in Sydney. So it's just like a bunch of bands. It was just a night, and you can go through and win the grand final. I think the prize was like...
It's like a free recording session. You get a bunch of stuff like legal advice. It's pretty good benefits to it and everything if you win.
Yeah, and like we didn't win or get to the finals or anything, but we were just stoked to play. Like we were just happy to go down, and they film a video of you, and the sound's all done up, and we were just like ever since then we can't stop talking about it.
That's awesome. So when can we see you next live? When's your next gig?
So we've got a gig on Saturday. We've got the Hiss and Crackle Records gig.
Do you know what date that is?
25th.
Yeah, 25th.
Yeah, 25th. Yeah,
so
that sounds about right.
A band called Strapped In released their album.
Yep.
And they're doing an album launch down at Hiss and Crackle, and they just reached out to us and said, "Do you want to come and open?" And we're like, "Yeah, bloody oath."
Brilliant.
So we're just going down playing at, I think it's like 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
So Hiss and Crackle Records, and then the same night we're playing down in the Poorhouse in Maitland, opening for a band Codem.
Nice.
Yeah, with Matt Simmons from Wayward Kings.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh, busy. That's
Busy.
fantastic.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to ask you is, what's the main goals for the next year or so?
Just have fun.
Yeah,
just go around,
be
play
able
gigs,
to play
and
gigs,
have fun.
with
Play
your
music.
mates, playing music. Like we all enjoy doing it,
Yeah.
we don't mind.
And record an album.
Yeah,
just
record an
really
album.
record an album.
Want to get an album
Get our
out
music
next
out
year.
there.
Yeah, because we have about, I think, 14 songs. But it's just like money, like with recording, so we've only had to do this one.
Yep.
And then we'll if we can get out there and do more gigs and get some more money and more people listening to us, get an album out there, and that's more people. And we can just play our music to people that want to hear it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me. It's been awesome to chat. And I just have to say, you're absolute pros, and I'm really blown away, and I can't wait to see how far you go.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you
having
very
us.
much.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
cheers.
us.
This is awesome.
Make sure to listen to Pit on Spotify.
Yeah, Use Me Single just came out.
Use
Go
Me
give it a
New
listen.
single.
This is where it sounds good. Good stuff.
Make It Maitland are throwing a massive party at Queen's Wharf in Morpeth this January, featuring Kate Miller-Heidke and Kira Peru. The festival is called Soundswell and will also feature Boo Seeker and the indie rock sounds of Newcastle-based band and Newcastle Live favourites, The Appointments. It's happening this January. Tickets are on sale now. Head to the website newcastlelive.com.au to find out more.
Newcastle Live. Newcastle Live.
That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say thank you again to the boys from Pitt. You should definitely go and check them out live or have a listen to their new single. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.